Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to review some capture cards, but we're also going to include the iPhone 12's camera on this OBS, Elgato's capture card. Last but not least, we're going to take a look at a cheap capture card from Amazon. Let's go ahead and get in the review. Welcome back. Well, I've been messing around with some of my stream stuff. I bought a Sony A5100, bought these capture cards as you've seen in the opening, and I just kind of been messing around with the new iPhone also to kind of see the quality. So I'll do this review on each capture card, and I'll use the capture card when I do that review. And then I'll also discuss my thoughts too at the end. So currently I'm just using my iPhone 12. I'm using it wirelessly through OBS. I'll get into a little bit later, but I'm using the IV app. It's free to download on your computer, and I think it was $7.99 to get clean visual, meaning there's no timestamp. Their product review isn't on the screen, as you see. If you do the free one, I believe right there on the bottom of the screen it'll say IV. There'll be some other company information, and you might be able to crop that off your video. I just didn't want to mess with it, and for $8 I thought that would be the way to go. So currently, like I said, I'm recording on my iPhone 12. I think the video is pretty good, and so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on up over to, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with the Elgato capture card. We'll stream that one to the A5100, and then I will go ahead and switch that up, and we'll use the $20 capture card from Amazon that I purchased, and then you guys can be the judge of which way you feel you want to go for your streams or for your video reviews and things like that. So I'm going to cut away from here, and we're going to get right into the Elgato one. So I will see you here as soon as this clips and restarts. Alrighty, so we went ahead and hooked up the Sony A5100. We plugged that into the Elgato HD60S capture card. They're very easy to use. Plugs right into your camera. All the cables come with it. The currently Best Buy has it, if you can find it in stock, and I believe they can ship them, but for $156. They were $189 when I bought it. They're down to $156 now. The other thing too is I do see them on OfferUp going for $120, right around there. Sometimes a little bit cheaper, but they're already sold. I would pay the $156 instead of the $120 because you're going to get the peace of mind of the warranty. You're also going to get the peace of mind if you're not happy with it, that you can return it, as most stores obviously have a great return policy these days to get that returned and back in. And the price for $156 I feel is a good deal. Right now you can see the difference between the quality prior to when I was just using my iPhone 12 to the Elgato HD60S capture card. I didn't go for the Plus because I just didn't see the benefits of running that one, especially at this price. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and switch up, and I'm going to go ahead and plug in the Amazon, just call it cheapo grab card, and we'll go through that capture card on Amazon, do that review, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, currently we are running the Amazon capture card. That's around $20–25. I'll leave that link in the description below. I think it works pretty well. It's not as good as your Elgato capture card, but then again, you're talking about $130 to $150 price difference. I did mess around with the filters a little bit on here. So in OBS, what you'll see is filters for like noise gates, things like that. But it also has one for color correction on the video side. Play around with those a little bit. I'm not going to go in depth to where my settings are because my settings won't be your settings. Watched a video earlier on it and I tried to copy his. And it wasn't even close for mine, so I messed around with mine for a while to get to this, and I think I still have a little more tweaking to try to dial it in a little bit better. But I think it's pretty good for $20 starting off. And what I also want to do is kind of talk to you guys about the process that I went through when I first started the videos that I've been getting going, and what I've been purchasing to utilize for those videos. So going back to my iPhone, I think that video quality is really good. Your Android, your iPhone, and your iPad is a great place to start if you already don't have a camera. If you already have like a webcam, I would just check the quality between that and your phone, because more than likely your phone quality is going to be a lot better. Many of these webcams and their technology haven't been updated for numerous years. So you're going to find your phone's probably better quality for that. What I do use for my phone is, I think I described it before, but it's the IV app. You download it on your computer. It's free on your phone. It's like $7.99. It is free, but you'll get their company banner on the screen. You can probably cut that off through OBS, but for me, I thought $8 was fine to pay for an app that really made my phone look pretty well. The first purchase, also you want to look at is lighting. You probably watch other videos. Lighting is so important. I think the lights that I have aren't strong enough. I think they're good, but I'm going to upgrade mine, and hopefully be able to sell these ones and not lose too much money. But I would strongly suggest really taking a serious look at your lighting, and watch other reviews. I watched a ton of them to try to get mine dialed in. I'm slowly getting there. It'll get better. The second purchase is a really good microphone. You might need a digital interface if that's what you want to do, or you can find a nice microphone that can run through your USB. I suggest an XLR mic just because I think it's better quality. It's a little more pricey, but if you look at OfferUp and sites like that, you can find really good deals to get good quality audio equipment for a really cheap price. So if you look at this microphone, it's going to stay right there. I'm not going to drop it. It's not going to break. It's not going to be in question when I go sell it. So purchasing it from somebody and they have the case and the booklet still and it looks nice, it's probably just on a stand the whole time and it's going to be good to use. So lighting and audio are key. You guys have probably watched videos where the video quality isn't the best, but the audio is really good and you can understand what they're saying, and it helps you make your decision either on a purchase or a product or something like that. So those are my recommendations, and as you can see, just take a look at the videos, think which one's going to work well for you, and make that purchase. Many of you, some of you guys might be hardcore streamers already and things like that. You're going to want to go with the Elgato, the good camera, and just save up for that when you're first starting off. Like I said, find other equipment that you can use so you can save for the right purchase. I learned many a times the hard way by making two purchases and it costing me more money than just saving up for the first time. So that's my review. Thank everybody for watching it. If you have any feedback of the equipment that you use or something that I didn't describe that might help myself or anybody else out, please drop that in the comments. If you think this is a great video, give me that thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe because we'll do some more reviews on equipment. And as you see, I have some other videos out there that you might want to take a look at. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next review.